McGregor's return to the octagon couldn't have gone any better for the Irishman on Saturday. McGregor took care of Cowboy Cerrone with a TKO in just 40 seconds, thanks mainly to a brutal head kick. Just days after sounding surprisingly humble at a press conference, we got the brash Conor after the fight when talking about his potential next opponent, offering that, quote, any one of these fools can get it. It does not matter. Shannon, how much stock do you put in this win?
I didn't get a lot out of it, Skip, but I don't want to take anything away from Conor because he had a long layoff and he stopped the guy. But I think everybody can admit this. Cowboy Cerrone probably fought a year and a half, 2 years too long. Skip, that was his 50th fight.
Yep.
In that sport?
And he lost his last two.
By stoppage.
Okay.
Boxers fight 50 times. I mean, the old boxers, Skip, you know, they'd have 100 fights with another 150 amateur. But not in this sport, Skip. You don't see guys in this brutal combat sport with this many. I think Johnny Jones only has less than 25 total fights. Habib. Guys don't, Skip, you don't fight this long in this sport with that many fights. And what did he say? Everybody said, Cowboy, you should take him to the ground. You know, that's where your advantage is. No, I want to see if I can take a punch. Skip, let's just say for the sake of argument, I'm an alligator wrangler. I ain't fighting him in the water. Hell, he has the advantage. I feel if I get him on the ground and I can get him to his back, I got a great chance. Why are you trying to fight a man at his strength in his house?
Well, I don't think he had time to even get into his strategy.
Yeah.
Well, he did. He shot out of it like a bat out of hell. He came straight. He came straight across the ring. You're like, whoa,
We started.
And then think about this. They're in the clinch, and Conor hits him with the little Duval, the little shoulder. It blooded his nose. Come on, Skip. Really? Now, when you ever seen somebody in the clinch and get shouldered and it blooded their nose? So you.
I have never ever seen that.
Really?
He didn't just bloody his nose.
Yes.
He busted it.
Yes.
He was a little bit out on his feet at that moment.
And I'm
with
like,
a shoulder?
I'm like, come on, Cowboy. So, look, I think this is a better weight for Conor. Because Conor probably walks around, Skip. I mean, he's not a big man. I say he walks around at what, 180? So to get down to 170 is not much. You're talking about 180.
Conor or Cowboy?
Conor. I say Conor looks better at this weight, at 170.
At the weight class.
I don't think he walks around at 180.
How much you think he walks around at?
Maybe less?
Maybe 170. Maybe?
Yeah.
You think?
It looked to me like Cowboy outweighed him by maybe 20.
Yeah, well, Cowboy probably walks around at a lot heavier weight. But my point is, Skip, is that him dropping 5, 10 pounds as opposed to dropping 25, 35,
I agree.
Going down to 155. Skip, I don't care what, look, Floyd Mayweather is easy to cut weight because Floyd is not a naturally big man. Floyd probably is 155. So to go down to 147 and fight or fight at 154, that's nothing for him. But
I think Floyd walks around at 155.
Yeah, I think so too.
Even after 2 big burgers.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem to bother him.
So to fight at 154 and a half or to fight at 147, that's nothing for him.
Yep.
But so I don't want to take anything away from Conor. He did what he had to do. But I want to see him now. He does this with Masvidal. Go get that BMF belt for Masvidal. Go fight Usman. Now we gonna talk. Yeah, Skip, look, you don't want none of that Russian bear. Leave that Russian bear alone. Leave Habib alone. Because Habib ain't gonna fight you at your. Now Habib did stand up with him and take some blows, trade some blows, but he gonna shoot him and take him down so quick he gonna be up in like, what happened? Am I dreaming of this suspended animation? Because that's how quick his feet gonna be up in the air and he gonna be on the mat.
I disagree with your final takeaway, and I will be the first to disqualify myself. I love Conor McGregor. He is the best entertainer in sports.
Yeah. He's good for business.
He's even beyond LeBron. LeBron is always wildly entertaining. Every game has a new subplot, a new sort of drama to it.
Right.
But with Conor, it's just riveting to watch him even enter the ring because you're not sure what you're going to get. So I'm going to buy his excuse that he made for the Khabib fight that he fell into the clutches of, as he called it, that liquid that he markets. That proper 12, right? Proper number 12. And he said, too much of that, and it's going to ruin and wreck your training.
Right.
And he claimed that he's backed off the bottle. I don't know if that's true or not. I think he didn't back off after the match on Saturday night.
And he also said, what did he do? He read what LeBron spends $1.5 million in his training. He says, now I'm
going to give you this. he looked so much fitter than he looked before Khabib.
Okay.
Because remember, he was coming off making approximately $100 million boxing Floyd.
It'll do that.
And I thought he did pretty well. He hung in for 10 rounds
Right.
against Floyd. But $100 million will make you not want to go get your face beat in with no gloves on.
Hell, it make you not want to get out of bed. Let me get $100 million and see.
Yeah. See, you'd still be out of bed at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
You'd be
man, Skip, you put that pressure on me, Skip. You put a lot of pressure on me.
I don't know. Hanging on an
So
island
I'm
somewhere.
going to put about 75% stock in what I saw.
Okay.
Because I told you on Friday, or even really on Thursday, after the press conference on Wednesday, I was a little concerned because Conor was so respectful at the press conference. I thought, well, have you lost your stomach for this?
Right.
Are you trying to butter him up so he won't make it hard on you? Although, after watching the press conference, I should have known that a man nicknamed Cowboy would be a big disappointment in this fight,
Yeah,
right?
oh, yeah.
Because they were,
Yeah, the Cowboy. Boy, it take long for the Cowboys to get up out of there, huh?
Yep. You know how those 8-8 Cowboys, and Cowboy fought like he was about 8-8, right?
Yep, that didn't help.
I just had to throw that in there.
I like
but
it.
the point is that Conor looked locked in from the start. He came out and threw a big left that just barely missed.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to give him some credit for not just using the front of the shoulder because it's padded with some skin.
Yeah.
But the top of the shoulder got a big old bone across it, right? And he caught Cowboy right in the nose with the back, with the bone. He got him, and the bone will work.
Yeah.
If you can catch him right in his bony nose, it will burst. And he burst it, and then as Jenny pointed out, he caught him flush with a head kick, and then he caught him flush with the left. And that was the end of that story in 40 seconds.
Say what you want to say about Conor. But he did go 12 rounds with Floyd Mayweather.
He did.
I mean, 10 rounds with Floyd, 10 rounds with Floyd Mayweather. That's to be commended.
Yep.
Now, you can say, well, Floyd was 100 years old. I don't care. Floyd Mayweather is still a professional boxer, and he still had skills, even at the age that he fought Conor at. So why would anybody in that sport, unless you got those kind of boxing skills, want to stand and fight him at what he's good at? Take him to the ground, because, Skip, when you take him to the ground, you look at it when he struggled, he's gotten taken to the ground.
Okay, so I got you. But I tweeted immediately after this quote-unquote fight ended that I don't want to see Masvidal.
Why you don't want to see the BML?
I don't want to see it. I want him to take another shot at Khabib, and I'll tell you why. I wasn't sure he could get Nate Diaz the second time because I thought Nate was just too big for him, and Nate got him on the ground in their first bout.
Right.
Remember that? But in fact, Ernestine and I attended the second one in Las Vegas, and it was a battle. But Conor stayed on his feet the whole fight.
Right.
I believe this time Conor would be far more respectful of Khabib before the fight because he just instilled rage in him because he took on Khabib for his heritage, his wife, his culture, his religion. Can I go on? I mean, I don't. You name it, you can check all the boxes. And Khabib wanted to literally kill him, and he almost did kill him when he got him in a headlock. He choked him out.
Yeah, the ref had to hit him a couple of times to get him to turn loose.
Get him to stop. That is correct. And I thought Conor was in big, literal life trouble, right? I don't believe that would happen the second time. And to Dana White's point, this would be the pay-per-view bonanza of all time.
Right.
This could top any of the big boxing pay-per-views, right?
Yeah.
This could top Mayweather Pacquiao in pay-per-view.
I don't know if he get that money. It probably do what's 2 million, 2.5. You think he can do 2.5?
I don't know. I think it might top it just because of the fact that Khabib nearly killed him the first time. And again, it would depend on the pre-fight build-up, how they handled it. Would there still be any lingering?
But see, I like Masvidal because Masvidal gonna talk that talk.
Oh no.
He gonna talk right there with Conor. Say, hey,
I got it.
He said he already told him.
The problem with Khabib is he's already scheduled April 18th to fight Tony Ferguson.
Right.
So I don't know how long would we have to wait for this
You gotta
one.
wait at bare minimum 3 to 4 months, Skip.
Yeah. Well, I would rather see this happen sooner. I don't know if Dana can undo a fight that he's already inked. I don't know.
I don't know if Khabib, you think he would take it, though?
Who?
Khabib. Like, he said he's dead to
you've
me.
got to earn it.
Yeah.
You know, like you've got to earn it back. And I don't know. If you wrote a check for Khabib
Yeah, I know.
said,
It's all.
Yeah, he gonna now see. Here's the thing. He's gonna want Conor McGregor money. Well, you can't give two people Conor.
well, as Floyd kept saying, I'm the A side. Well, Khabib could say, I'm the A side. He's not the A side. I'm sorry.
No.
But
Connor's the draw.
you could go 60-40 money, and that 40, if this is going to be the all-time smash pay-per-view,
Right.
that 40% of that is going to look pretty big.
I just love Masvidal. He talked that
No,
talk.
I do too. I do too.
Talk, Jetty. He about that action, boss.
Yeah.
He about
So
that.
I mean, the press conference could be better than the fight.
Just thinking about the press
Yes,
conference.
I only want, forget the fight. I just want to watch them. Hey, stream the press conference. Charge him for that. Pay-per-view the press conference. That's all I want.
Honestly, people
Maybe we should get
probably still do
Masvidal
it.
on when we go to the Super Bowl. He's Mr. Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Right.
Make it happen. Let's stir the
because I
pot a
already
little
know
bit.
you want to put them paws on Connor.
I did like that he was back to his original self at the post-fight press conference.
He was.
He was back.
He
And
was
you're
great.
right about the entertainment
Because the
factor.
uncertainty,
Can't
Skip,
look away
you
from
got to
it.
realize the last couple of times he's been in the ring, it didn't go very well,
True.
be it the box or the octagon. So there's some uncertainty. I don't care how confident you are. You take them L's, it shakes your confidence.
No, I got it. And the one bout we did not deal with is the possibility that before Khabib comes back around, it could be Floyd and Conor boxing.
Oh,
again.
gee.
You never know.
It could.
Come on,
You never
Skip.
know.
Well, it could.
Man, Floyd about to be 43.
'Cause that's all Conor talked about after this fight was, I still want Floyd again.
Because he knows. Okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, they do 60-40 split. A 60-40 split with Floyd versus a 60-40 with Khabib, you talk about $100 million difference, Skip. He knows if he fight Floyd again, that's $150 million.
Wow.
I don't know. Would people buy it the way they did the first time?
Because you know why? You going to buy it because you want Conor to win.
I
And
do.
There's going to be another million, 1.5 million for that very reason.
And he was making his case after this fight Saturday night saying, I learned a lot and I know what I did wrong.
That's true. That is
Okay.
true. Whoa, now I want that to happen sooner rather than later. Guys, how impressive was Patrick Mahomes yesterday? Antonio Crarty joins us next to answer. Let's get his thoughts. Stay with us.